Ever since Netflix announced that they're turning Avatar The Last Airbender into a live-action series, there's been an astronomical rise in popularity of the animated series. And aside from the series, we caught wind that the Avatar's first movie is bringing back Aang and the gang. So what else do we know about the upcoming Avatar The Last Airbender projects? If you're curious to know more, then you better tune in so you don't miss out. Watch out, world! The first Avatar film will include the return of Aang and the gang. Avatar fans, we've got great news. The beloved Avatar The Last Airbender universe will continue. Nickelodeon revealed last year. We heard last month that the studio's debut release would not be one, but 3 feature films set in the world of Dante DiMartino and Bryan Konietzko, martial arts fantasy animation. The studio in question is called Avatar Studios. Since then, there have been rumors and aspirations regarding the stars of those movies, and we now know that at least one of them will bring us back to the brave children who began it all. One of the 3 upcoming Avatar movies, the first one, will focus on Aang and the gang. Avatar Aang and his version of Team Avatar from the Mothership series, which included siblings Katara and Sokka, earthbender Toph Beifong, Prince Zuko, and Kyoshi warrior Suki, would return from the first Avatar film as young adults, according to Janet Varney, who provided the voice of Korra in the sequel series of the same name. Avatar alum Lauren Montgomery will helm the movie, which DiMartino and Konietzko will produce alongside Korra producer Eric Coleman. It is noteworthy that in the video, Varney is seen reading a copy of FCE. This year it was speculated that a movie centered on her and another starring Korra, another beloved Avatar, will complete the trilogy. Nickelodeon might just be having fun, but it also might be a tactic endorsement of the upcoming movies. The first Avatar movie's narrative has not yet been revealed, and it's unclear even which members of the original cast will return. Dante, Basco, and Sena, the voice actors for Zuko and Sokka, respectively, were on the panel, but made no mention of their participation. Information on the movie and its 2 sequels will be released soon. To hold us over until the following major development on this revival, we currently have this news and the just published novel for Avatar Yangchen. Now that we know what the first movie about the gang will be about, it's time to know the people behind the film. It was revealed last year that Nickelodeon and Paramount had grand plans for a new season of Avatar The Last Airbender, which would definitely establish that children with elemental abilities are cooler than Disney's Blue Guy Gang. But now that the studio has added not 1 but 2 new films to its internal Avatar-focused company schedule, they have acknowledged they are even bigger. The first one of the 3 films will be directed by Lauren Montgomery of Voltron, Legendary Defender, The Last Airbender, and Legend of Korra, according to a recent announcement made by Nickelodeon at Annecy 2022. According to Entertainment Weekly, the 3 films are being planned as 3 separate film projects rather than a single Avatar trilogy. We don't know if these movies will follow Last Airbender's Aang, Korra's Korra, or a past or future holder of the Avatar's element-bending powers, because information on these movies are set in the Avatar timeline was also kept under wraps. If you think these 3 standalone films are all there is to the future of Avatar, then you're in for a treat, because the creators are planning to expand the Avatar universe with several projects under tow. Together with Last Airbender alum Eric Coleman, Bryan Konietzko, and Michael DiMartino, the original creators of Avatar, who made a highly public exit from Netflix's current efforts to recreate the series in live action, will executive produce all 3 films. A new TV series in the franchise is also in the works, and at least one of the projects in development at the company will be CG animated. The 3 films aren't the only ideas for the Avatar franchise's resuscitation under development at Avatar Studios, though. Now we have to talk about the elephant in the room, the use of CGI in the upcoming Avatar projects. Of course, we're all aware how awesome the animated series was when it first premiered years ago, but it's time we accept the truth that this time the use of CGI is much needed in these upcoming shows and films. President and CEO of Nickelodeon, Brian Robbins, who now serves as Paramount Plus's Chief Content Officer for kids and family programming on the streamer, talked with Domati Pongo about the company's future streaming plans for children and family-focused media. Robbins also touched on the creation of Avatar Studios. He revealed something really interesting when hyping the team's ongoing efforts. Avatar is one of the other significant theatrical projects they're working on, according to Robbins, who also revealed that they inked a contract to bring the film's original creators back to the studios. They started Avatar Studios, and they're well on their way in development on a series of CG films and a new Avatar series, Robbins said in a statement. Upon the mention of CGI, a lot of fans are torn since they want Avatar to maintain the animated version, but the good news is that CGI has evolved drastically in recent years, so we're feeling hopeful about these upcoming projects. This is the first time that it it has been specifically mentioned that some of the initial projects will take the franchise into the world of computer-generated animation. When Avatar Studios was first announced, we knew the team was working on both series and movies in the world of Aang and Korra's mind-bending adventures. This will undoubtedly rile up some fans who want any new Avatar to be produced as 2D animated television series, just like the original Avatar. It's important to keep in mind that we haven't seen a single one of these movies, so it would be ridiculous to write them out merely because they use computer-generated imagery. Additionally, Robbins very specifically stated that a series of movies and a new Avatar television series would be computer-generated, a distinction that leaves room for the possibility that not every product the studio releases will be CG, so you may end up with the 2D continuation you desire. In the future, you might see a 2D film or a CG television show. After completing the first round of tasks, they won't just quit, but in a world where CGI animated films look better than ever, it always seems a little strange to feel uneasy when it's announced that a typically 2D property will be considered as a medium. Avatar is unquestionably the series that deserves a vibrant, energetic CG movie in the style of Spider-Verse or Mitchell's versus the Machines. The only thing left to do is wait and see what Avatar Studios and Viacom CBS do with it. For now, let's move on to the studio behind the new Avatar projects. What do we need to know about Avatar Studios? The network introduced Nick's Avatar Studios, a new branch that would produce unique content for animated programs and motion pictures based on Avatar, The Last Airbender, and The Legend of Korra. Michael DiMartino and Bryan Konietzko, the studio's original founders and executive producers, will serve as co-chief creative officers and report to Ramsey Nato, the president of Nickelodeon Animation. Although the company has already secured a theatrical animated picture for this year, Konietzko and DiMartino aren't content to stop there. The creators expressed their excitement to bring to life various stories and time eras in Aang's world in an exclusive statement to EW. And with this new Avatar Studios venture, we have an unparalleled opportunity to develop our franchise and its storytelling on a vast scale in myriad exciting ways and mediums, the creators voiced in a statement. But Netflix is also doing an Avatar adaptation. Is this different studio different from the aforementioned project? Back in 2018, Netflix made it known that it was collaborating with the creators on a live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender series. DiMartino and Konietzko declared that they were quitting the project in August because they couldn't manage the creative path of the series. The show, which is currently in development, has been labeled as a retelling and adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender. The Airbender and his sky bison friend, Appa, were seen in the show's first concept art. In contrast, Nick's Avatar Studios has made it a goal to expand both the world of Atla and its follow-up, The Legend of Korra. As a result, it appears that the company has a lot more room to experiment with previously untold tales. So where can we watch the content produced by Avatar Studios? Production from the studio will make its debut on a variety of platforms, including Paramount+, Nickelodeon's own linear and digital platforms, third-party platforms, and theaters. And with that, we're ending today's video on what we know about Avatar's first movie. Knowing the original creators are helming the project, we're pretty confident that they'll give us quite the show. Thanks for watching today's episode. And before you go, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on for more videos like these. And we'll see you again next time.